And now, Minion Works presents Freelance Heroism.
Hey everybody, my name's Dees,
And I'm Rachel.
and welcome to Freelance Heroism, the best podcast on the internet. And before we even get started, I want to say thank you to all of our patrons, in particular one this week who fucking blew the doors off the joint, let me tell you. But before we get into that, I just want to say thank you to all the patrons out there, people who donate, in particular at the producer tier, that help us make a better show for everyone out there. We want to say thank you, and I'm sure all the fans out there want to say thank you guys for what you guys do for us. So, Rachel, do you want to list off our producer tier patrons?
Sure. We want to say thank you to Christopher Hildebrand, Chris Deeds, Chris Sones, Mo Walker, Orient_Tiger, Breakmeister, Ario Teabaggin, and last but absolutely not least, Rebecca.
Rebecca! Man, that was very kind of you, Rebecca. We don't want to... I don't think we want to say exactly how much it was, but it was very nice. Very kind donation.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to put it to good use, I promise. I actually wrote you a poem. Rebecca, are you ready? Are you ready, Rachel?
She can't answer you.
I know she can't answer you. I was talking to you.
You said Rebecca.
Yeah, and I said, are you ready?
You said, are you ready, Rebecca?
Did I say, are you ready? When
Yes.
you listen to this, I'm pretty certain that's not what I said.
I'm going to
Okay.
clip the soundbite. I'm going to send it to you.
Maybe I did. My bad. Okay, so don't be driving or anything, because this is absolutely brilliant. Rebecca Becca, who donated much, I saw the sum and said, what the fuck? So thank you, Beck, for all the bucks. We'll spend it well on gear and such. Or maybe hats and frilly ties, burritos, tacos, art supplies. Or pizza bagels and chili fries. I'll eat it all and won't share with the guys. Gummy bears from Haribo or eShop cards from Nintendo. Ouch! Ray just smacked me. Sorry, bro. We'll be responsible with your dough. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Rebecca.
That was awesome.
Yes.
So I was checking out Picard. We watched the first episode of Picard.
Yeah.
How'd you like it?
I really liked it. I do like Star Trek. I think the most of a series I've seen is probably DS9, which I really like. So I did feel like I probably missed out on a lot of the references in Picard, but I didn't feel like because of that it was unwatchable. I still really liked it.
The way I watch Star Trek series is not like most people watch things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think they tricked me one time. Like, at the very beginning, when... Spoilers. Well, actually, it was in the trailer. Fuck you guys. So, like, when the people come in...
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe what I'm going to get to is a spoiler.
Okay.
I was not confused. I saw the weapon right away at the very beginning when the person pulled the weapon out, and I was like, oh, I know what's happening now.
Mm-hmm.
And then they revealed it, and I was like, yeah. And then I was like, that probably means this could happen. And then they hinted at it. I'm like, ha. And then I was like, that's a wall made of blank. I'm trying real hard not to spoil it. And then sure enough, pan out, bam. And I was right. And I was like, man, I knew it. Like, yeah, there's a feeling where you're excited when you're right. But
so you didn't feel like that took away from your enjoyment?
Oh, no. I'm so in the Star Trek. There's nothing they could do that would fuck this up for me, other than play Beastie Boys, which I don't know what the fuck J.J. Abrams is thinking. But you can't keep putting Beastie Boys in your Star Trek movies. It's becoming a trope. You got to stop doing that, dude. Like, I'm not one of those old guard Treks, right? Like, there's a lot of Trek fans, Trekkies, Trekkers, based on generation and whatever. They get really pissy if you call them the wrong one, so I always say them both.
Oh.
I'm not one of those people that's like so locked into the past that I can't enjoy new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because fans always do that. They hated DS9 when it came out. Because, you know what? Let's go back even further, because this when TNG was announced, all the TOS fans lost their fucking minds. Right? They're like, "You're never gonna be Kirk," and I'm like, "Good, good." But then TNG, after a couple seasons, people were like, "This is the best Star Trek ever. This is incredible," right?
Mm-hmm.
And then DS9 came out while TNG was still on, and people were losing their fucking mind. They're like, "What is this? What is this nonsense?" Right? But then everyone loves DS9, and now it's considered one of the best Treks, arguably the best, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then Voyager comes out, and people are all pissy at Voyager, and then eventually people learn to love Voyager, and then everyone's real mad at Enterprise, and then everyone is like, "Okay, Enterprise is pretty cool." The theme song, nobody agrees. Nobody likes that song. That's the one thing that's stuck. And they did it with Discovery.
Mm-hmm.
And Picard, though, is the first one I've seen where everyone's consensus is like, this is fantastic. Right at the start.
Is it because they're going back to characters that by at this point people...
I think that there's an added credibility because the people who were in TNG, Brent Spiner and Patrick Stewart, at this point, are so, what's the word I'm looking for? True to their characters, that they wouldn't allow, like, they wouldn't be a part of the show if the writing didn't represent their previous work well. Right? So, like, Patrick Stewart was looking at it and he was like, if it's not good, I'm not doing it. So he read it and he was like, objectively like, okay, this is a good add-on to the story. And the same thing with Brent Spiner. He was like, if you fuck up Data's story, I'm not going to be part of this. Because he was, in particular, at the end of the last movie where he died and his memories are kind of converted over to B4.
I don't know about
you didn't
this.
see that one,
You just spoiled it for me.
Oh yeah, it's been what, 20 years? My bad. All I'm saying though is, I think that this is interesting. This type of thing is all new content based on old content, right? So there's sort of like a through line where you're allowed to be like, I'm allowed to like this, right? Because it feels like a season 8 of TNG, right? With just updated visuals and stuff. But really, it's very different than TNG. So I think the familiarity of the act, they did that in the Next Generation when it first came on. They were like, a lot of people aren't fans of this, so we need some credibility from the original series to put in. So in the very first episode, they have McCoy, Bones, really old, walking around like, it's fucking amazing. And then they did it again with Spock in the episode Unification, and then they did it again with Scotty in the episode Relics, which is a fantastic episode, by the way. But like, that adds credibility to it. And I think this one, that the fact that they're main characters does a lot for it. But I wish we could get New Trek without everybody thinking like, oh, this is gonna ruin it. Because we do it every time and no one ever learns. It's just, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm really excited about it. New episodes, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm going to. If anyone spoils it for me, I will come to your house and kill you. I should see it hopefully before this comes out. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Fingers crossed. I wanted to talk about that Bloomin' Onion, if you have a minute.
Oh. I don't know. The last intro we did ran kind of long. So why don't we do that next intro?
Next week.
Yeah, next week.
Sure. All right, stay tuned for Bloomin' Onion.
Next week.
For
Yes.
sure.
Absolutely. But for now, we will go to episode 93, Rewinding Road.
Thanks, Rebecca.
Thank you. But we should probably get back to the house and check on how everyone's doing.
Can I play with the head? He runs back.
Adri's gotten so slack. Mom
She
never
feels
said nothing about playing with dead heads.
She feels no. She feels bad for Victor. Also, Adri's not scared of or like squeamish of anything dead.
Door gets kicked open. Woo! I'm gonna play with the head. Runs through the house.
I'm gonna go in and I'll put the horse figurine like in my pocket.
Where is the head in the house at the moment?
It should be on a serving, rotating
All right.
lazy Susan in the middle of the breakfast table.
He goes. When you finally get there, he's on the breakfast table, casting to reawaken the head. Wow. He pokes in the eyes.
Don't hurt it.
I gotta see what it can do. This is called experimentation.
Okay, don't
He pulls
damage.
out a notepad and a pen.
Don't damage it though.
It's not gonna remember.
Don't damage it.
All right.
Thank you.
It's ugly.
I'm gonna go check the lab for Kavir.
All right. What's your name? Ah, my eye.
Hello,
answer.
my eye.
You head downstairs.
All right. Are you back?
Yeah.
Are you in the lab?
Mhm.
Okay. Hey, is there a thing in my contract about signing other contracts?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. I would like to sign another contract. So what do I have to do?
I would like to see it.
Okay. I will produce the Victor contract.
I'm going to take it over to my dunking booth, my little thin.
I thought you were going to say fireplace and just throw it in the fire.
No, I'm going to take it. It's a very powdery kind of sand material. I put it under there and I shake it across and it sticks to any type of ink. So if there is any hidden ink or anything, it would.
There is at the bottom.
Right. Right. Probably. You actually just tell me what the contract says in broad strokes.
All agrees that if Victor is ever kidnapped by Strahd again, that Adriel will rush the castle to get him out, as well as relinquish all of his spell books, including the original one she took.
That was the hidden text?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to take it.
And the horse.
No, that's my horse.
I'm going to do some changes to it. And I'm going to use hidden ink to cross out some of his text. I'm going to write new hidden text. And it'll be like, be better at this, you idiot. And then I'll hand it back to her. And so she can go ahead and sign it now.
Okay.
He has to notarize it, though, because I changed it. That's the rules.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll let him know. I think he's playing with the head upstairs right now.
Okay.
I
I'm
got
going to walk over to my drawing board on the wall, and I'm going to flip it over. I'm like, what we have is a letter, and I'm going to pin it to the top. I'm saying what we have. I'm going to take some chalk, and I'm going to sketch out 3 figures.
Mhm.
The first one is going to be all filled in because she's a drow, and I'm going to be like, I'm going to look at Adri. I'm going to draw pointy ears on both sides of it. Like, this is the one who poisoned us.
Okay.
And I'm going to write 12 in Roman numerals above her head. Like, that's 12.
Okay.
12 is not going to like you at all.
I don't understand why.
I know. It's because you're a regular elf. She's a drow elf. You're above ground. She's below ground. She's not going to dig you.
Oh.
Plus, we're friends. She's never been pleasant to my friends.
Oh. Okay.
Second one. And I'm going to draw the little girl. And I'm like, this, I don't know who it is. So, question mark. And the third person, much bigger. And I'm going to draw a picture of him holding a severed hand or a severed arm. And I'm like, I have a suspicion about this one.
What's your suspicion?
My suspicion is that this is Ragnik.
Ragnik? But the letter's from Bluggard, right?
Right.
Bluggard's met Ragnik.
That's true.
So
But
why wouldn't he say it's Ragnik?
He said he was in robes. So you wouldn't be able to tell who he was. but he did rip a man's arm off. So I don't know too many people who do that.
That sounds like something Ragnik would do.
It does sound exactly like something Ragnik would do. And so that's what I'm thinking. I'm
Mhm.
thinking that 12, this one,
Mhm.
who I know, and this one, who I suspect I know, though that isn't certain yet,
Mhm.
and this one, who I do not know, but might know,
Uh-huh.
but don't know if I know them or not. I don't know if I know, but I know that I don't know for certain
Uh-huh.
if I know them.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
So then we were told that they were in Barovia just recently.
Right.
They couldn't have gotten far. I'm going to draw a quick map of the area.
Mhm.
And I'm like, under normal foot traffic, I'm going to take a circle and make it around this at normal foot speed. This is about the distance they could travel. This, and I'm going to draw another line, is the travel distance on foot that 12 could travel. I'm going to
Okay.
show you the extended circle.
Okay.
That's like how we move.
Mhm.
With horses. And I'm going to draw another circle. That's
Mhm.
how far they could have gotten since the time that this note was written.
Right.
So we can eliminate a few locations.
12 made it from the village to Vallaki. Here's the scary part.
From the village that we're in till Barovia, right?
Yeah, okay, here's Barovia.
Okay.
On the map.
Mhm.
This is where you guys all came in, crossed through here. Vallaki is up here.
Yeah.
But she had enough
So
time.
you guys made it.
But
She had enough time to make it up here from Barovia.
Not only that, but she had enough time to go into Castle Ravenloft and get Victor and bring him to the town by the lake.
Right.
Mhm.
Well, then from here, from our location here, and the amount of time since last we spoke.
So, I mean, now the actual map stretches out.
Right. Okay, but just think about when we last spoke to her, when I did.
Yeah.
Right? From there, given the amount of time there's been from that moment to this moment, how far could she have gone?
12.
She does move like I move.
Yeah, she could have got back to. Hell, she could have made it to Kresk.
Shit. Okay.
She could have made it to back to the Anderson's Tower. She could have made it to the abandoned town you guys were at. She could have made it back to the castle. She could have made it to the Amber Temple. Well, no, almost to the temple. Not entirely to the Amber Temple.
She could be trying to go back to the Amber Temple to bring Homeboy back.
And then the other two subjects, it's a crapshoot on which way the other two went.
Okay. All right.
But each one, they stopped in Barovia, or they passed through Barovia. One of them obviously, well, two of them actually pretty much walked through, and then the third one actually stayed long enough to see the midnight.
So maybe we should head back to Barovia. We'll be able to question Bluggard a little bit about the whereabouts of where everyone might have gone. And we might get lucky and see the one dancing around at night still staying there.
Yeah.
Plus, Esmeralda's taking care of the city while we're gone.
Mhm.
So there at least is a line of defense.
Yeah.
We took care of the four horsemen.
I told Brendan to make sure he has poison spells ready.
Okay. Nick!
Yes, sir. Comes running over, or running down the stairs. Yes.
Make sure to listen to everything Victor says.
Oh, boy. Yes.
Okay. And don't let that crazy lady that lives here put any flowers on anything.
Understood. Anything Sharina puts up, we tear down.
No,
I'll pass
that's
it-
not
I'll
what I
pass-
said. That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
You
Yeah,
said don't let her
Victor,
put if Victor comes in. Yeah.
take care of things. Don't let anything happen. If anyone comes looking for you guys,
It'll be handled.
You guys know. You know where the trapdoors are,
Of course.
right? Then use those, and change the candles in the building so that I'll know.
Candle code. Understood,
Right.
sir.
Perfect.
Actually, let me
Someone's gonna have to listen to episode 2 again.
Actually, not really. I have it in my notes right here.
Well, read them to me because I can't remember.
Understood. A gold candle has no meaning. A red candle says "Don't worry," and I put up a black candle means "Rescue me."
Right.
Understood.
I have that written down too.
Yeah, it's cool that we use them.
Yeah.
I just totally forgot what they were because fucking, we never use them.
hmm
Irina pokes her head in. You guys are going back to Barovia?
Yes.
Yeah.
Say hi to Ismark.
Okay. We'll say hi.
Where's Irina before we leave? And the goat.
Irina is actually on the stairs, kind of poking her head into your lab, and the goat's upstairs with Victor at the table.
Goat's coming with us.
We're taking the goat?
Taking the goat.
Why?
Because I suspect one of them is Ragnak.
Oh. Okay.
And this is perfect bait. I'm going to look right at the goat in the face. Yeah. Bad news for sure.
The goat swallows.
This swallows one of my candles.
Candle.
All right. I'm going to put that fucking rope around its neck collar.
Victor's like, you don't want the ball and chain thing that Ragnak used?
No, I don't. No.
All right.
If it is him, I don't want to give him any ideas, any weapons. Goat and chains fucking a problem.
When do we want to leave?
How long do you need to get your spells back?
I can rest for 4 hours and then I can get them back.
Can you rest on a horse?
David, can I rest on? I'm not sleeping. It's my trance. I don't have to sleep.
If someone else guides the horse while you're like tranced out, I don't see an issue.
Okay.
As long as there's no encounters on the way.
Okay.
We'll just leave you there. Just keep
All right.
focusing on your thing.
Okay, good. On my shadow steed.
No, regular horse.
No, but it's
You
my
can't
horse.
use the horsing issue it commands.
I just tell it to follow the horse in front of me.
Right, and we know that it follows all of your commands to the T.
It has so far.
It's
Dare you tell
Strahd's
it to go
horse.
home.
Let's use a regular horse for now.
Fine. I'm bringing the figurine with me though.
Yep.
You hear one big sigh from the other room, like, damn,
Victor!
that wasn't a curse word.
That is a curse word.
It's a verb.
It is not tied in the sign you put in the hallway of the different curse words I'm not allowed to use.
Adri did not make a sign of curse words that Victor's not allowed to use because then she would have had to write down curse words.
I did, and it just says say whatever the fuck you want.
I'll use a regular horse, but I'm bringing the shadow steed.
Are you leaving the black helmet?
Put it in your bag. It's not like you can't carry it, beefcake.
I'm gonna bring the helmet too.
Damn.
You can wear it while I'm getting my stuff packed, Victor.
I was going to get armor made with it down in Nick and Nax.
No. What? No, I'm bringing the helmet too. I'm gonna go get my stuff ready.
All right.
Don't forget your secret thing.
You don't know about that.
But now I have confirmation it exists. Fantastic.
I have Ludo's sword of my sword, of the necklaces.
We're going to be gone for a couple days. You don't need to pack everything.
Okay.
And you get in your room, you see a yellow ribbon on your window.
Not again. I'm gonna check for the thing that I have.
It's there.
Okay. Was that yellow ribbon there when the letter was on my bed?
No.
Kavir!
It's on the outside of the window.
Kavir!
What?
There's a ribbon.
Okay.
I'm gonna look out the window. I'm not gonna touch the window, but I'm gonna look out the window.
Get away from the window.
I wanna look.
You don't see anything off about it. You just see a yellow ribbon attached to the window.
Okay.
I'm going to reach out and pull the ribbon down.
And it just says in Elvish, remember.
I'm gonna tie it up in a big ball and jam it in my pocket. Okay, we're getting sidetracked.
Okay. All right. Let's.
You got all your stuff?
Yeah.
Are you sure? All of it? All of your
Uh-huh.
stuff that's important to you that other people shouldn't be able to take?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go.
I'm gonna do an investigation check real quick.
How dare you? Get out of my room.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
let's go. Let's go. It's time to go. We should probably like leave soon, right? We should go like now, I think. Right?
Did you say go Nick now?
We should go now.
26, David.
How dare you?
How well did you hide it?
Not that great. I mean, you want me to roll for it?
Sure,
What would I
rolls.
roll? Was it sleight of hand to hide it? Or stealth?
I would say stealth, hide it in your room.
Okay. 19.
No. I don't need to actually find it. I just need to know where it is. I know where it is. I can spot that it's there. I'm gonna like, okay, no problem. And I'm just gonna walk over and slap on top of where it's placed twice and then walk out the door.
We
Gross.
came back from the Mirrorverse. Nobody ever took the mirror. So
It was shattered.
I told David that Adri went back and she took the frame and the glass and she like hid it in her room because she wants to try to use it later.
I thought I'd said it. Okay.
Nobody said anything. I messaged David. I was like, if nobody took the mirror, Adri went back and took it.
I thought we had talked about hiding 2 mirrors in my whatever. Doesn't matter.
You have the assassin mirror somewhere, but nobody ever said anything about taking the Mirrorverse mirror.
Okay. Well, I know where it is exactly, so not a problem.
Okay.
I'm certain it's more difficult to activate than
Is
that.
it-
Oh, well,
Is
yeah,
it
so the
broken
other side's-
on-
well,
Is
no,
it
the other
broken
side's-
on our side though? I thought it was broken on the
it
Mirrorverse
was
side.
Shattered on the Mirrorverse side.
So
So
it's
it's
not
still-
broken on our side.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna tap it and be
Okay.
like, walk out the room since I
Okay.
know what it is now.
All right, great. Let's go to Barovia.
Fucking girls hiding shit in their rooms. Okay. On the way.
All right.
So you guys
Uh,
grab Shunakote and
Yeah, go over to the stables where him and the horses were having a conversation about chess.
Yeah.
Talk to animals.
Yeah, I probably was talking to him.
All my horses are very educated. What's your favorite piece? The knight? What's your favorite piece? The knight? Me too.
So I would have been, if I knew we were going anywhere, I would have been telling them about, preparing them for a journey.
so
Well, I'll let you read
said-
the note, so sort of probably figured that out.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
but I mean, you guys
Doing
are
a
all
little pep talk.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, you guys take off back towards Barovia, which is rare for you in this world.
Adri's
Oh.
totally gonna check on that shop, that door that she kicked down and left a note. All right, I'm gonna try to do my trance on the horse.
All right, you missed the fun sights,
Mhm.
the hangman's area that likes to phase in and out as you guys drive by. The that Gavir saw the first time you guys passed it when nobody else did.
Oh yeah.
You guys pass, the gate, the bridge, the castle, the road that leads all the way up to the castle again. With the rain, you guys pass the Tesser Falls. You guys pass the little pond where Madame Eva, you guys met her the first time.
Mhm.
On your way back, because I'm assuming you guys are going to take the shortcut instead of taking the long way through.
Yeah.
So, actually, as you guys are passing through the Tesser Pond, you see the Vistani camp set up there. Madame Eva's little groups set up again, and they're a smaller number this time, but they're sitting there, fires roaring, mist in the air coming down, drizzle. You can hear the fiddles and the flutes from a good distance. I'm sorry, violins for Kavir from a good distance.
Thank you. Who the fuck says fiddle? I'm in Georgia, right? Everyone here says fiddle. Let's be violin. Let's be violin people.
Is it?
Yeah,
Actually, if you're going with the time period, it'd probably be a viol,
That's fine.
if
Whatever.
we want to be technical.
all right, so
You're
hear
welcome.
The viols and the flutes and the horns.
Is it nighttime now?
It's getting there as
Okay.
you guys are approaching.
All
You want
right.
to stop there for the day
I do.
We
There's
might.
probably soup.
to see the nighttime girl running around?
There's probably soup. I'm stopping.
Oh
Well,
God, I forgot
if-
about the soup.
I didn't.
I mean, it might be dangerous to keep traveling during the night.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take Dees.
Oh,
And Madame Eva might know something about these new people.
True.
Oh, Rachel, you're putting me on a spot I wasn't prepped for.
she is rather wise.
And dumb as a fucking bologna sandwich.
Really. Don't disrespect the elders.
Her intelligence.
Don't disrespect
everyone's
the
your
elders.
elder. Everyone's your elder in this game, Junicote.
A lot of people are, yeah.
That's you're role playing a young guy.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
We all play what we're not. You're role playing a young.
I know. Fuck you, Dees. I know. I'm old. It's okay. Oh.
Sorry, Jake.
Nah, it's cool, man. I am old. I don't care. Fuck it. I'm old. I remember when the Dorsey brothers were playing at the Palladium.
Oh my God, you are fucking so old.
It was a wonderful time. Tommy and Jimmy both. Oh, that was music then. There's noise you kids listen to nowadays. I can't make heads or tails of it. All this bumping and grinding and flossing and stuff.
David, do I have my spells back?
Oh, yes.
Do I have silent self?
Okay. Hey, David,
Yes.
I cast Death Ward on myself.
Dun dun dun.
Uh-oh.
Real quick, just that lasts for 8 hours. Just.
All right.
I cast
You
it a few
cast Death
times.
Ward on yourself. It lasts for 8 hours.
Yes.
That's fun.
Okay. Good.
When you go to reach in your bag to get all the material components, you find ribbons on everything.
Oh, Jesus. That's evil.
There's one of those disembodied hands that has a ribbon on it. They've teamed up with 12.
Oh, dear God. That's horrible.
Yeah, there's.
That's so wrong on so many
It's
levels.
3 of them, and they're just like this, holding up 12 fingers.
Oh, that's horrible.
So we're going to the camp.
Yes, you are. As you guys approach, you get an extreme warm welcome. Like, ah!
Hi.
Freelance!
Hey.
Welcome, welcome. Please, please sit. They actually make seats around the fire for you, pull up more logs, roll them up.
I like how there's an echo in here. Please, sit. Okay.
Thank you.
I want to sit where.
Immediately, a bowl of stew is put into Chunicote's hands.
I'm very happy now.
Adria would like to sit to where she can see like whoever's playing music.
Oh, of course.
You see 3 people playing. 1 viola, 1 flute, 1 horn.
Okay.
Actually, you would see 4 because I would be joining in with my flute.
While you're eating stew.
Well, I'm going to let the stew cool off.
He just plays the flute into the stew so it makes a bubbly sound.
Oh, yeah. It's like a water pipe. It's pretty badass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to do any of that. I'm
They offer you wine.
I'm
They
just
offer you
gonna.
the one bid.
Nope. I'm gonna talk to Madame Eva.
She comes out of her tent and sits around the fire with the rest of you. Ah, children, how is your day going?
It's been a tough one.
I see you've lost a soul. That saddens my heart.
Yeah.
But you kept his quest. She sees the goat and gives it a wink.
Oh yeah, no, he's bait.
She.
Whatever.
How so?
Well, we think we saw him again, or heard tale of someone seeing him again.
Really?
Seems like some new people came through the gates, through the mist. Maybe you could give us some information.
I'll consult the cards. I warn you, though, not all the answers are always in the cards. But I will ask.
Well, good. I wasn't holding out for interrogating the cards, but you take a look at what you need to. You're saying you didn't bring him here?
No, this one wasn't me. I don't control all the doorways through the mists.
Who else does?
There's only one who truly controls the doorways to this realm. And he's in the castle. I would have known if I brought Ragnik back a second time. But I did not send him out either. And I doubt neither did the Lord, so Ragnik's still here somewhere.
Well, maybe he was the one that we saw.
It might have been. But you say they were seen where?
In Barovia?
All right. We'll take a look. We'll see what happens. She pulls her deck and she begins to flip through the cards and she rolls them. She begins to
Did you say she rolls the cards?
kind of back and forth on a log. You know how someone would put a deck down and then they kind of
Okay, I see.
And then she pulls them out and she moves her hand over slowly and you see 3 cards slide forward on their own. And she picks up the first 3. The one you claim to be Ragnik. I draw the beast. I draw the warrior. I draw the druid. He's a troubled soul, but there is a dark rage in his heart. More beast than man. To a second one. This one's tied to you.
To who?
She moves as the cards over. And the move, you.
Oh, yeah.
The raven, the tempter, the swashbuckler.
You didn't pull a bitch card? Pardon, I'm sorry, Elvish. The huzzah card.
Yeah, she seems to be tied to our young elven friend here as well.
I don't understand why.
She has an intense hatred for you.
Literally never even met her.
You know how women are. Catty.
No.
I've never seen this kind of elf before. It's like she enjoys being dark. Like she enjoys being evil. It's weird. I've never come across someone like this before.
Lucky you.
And the third one, this is an odd set. She puts the cards together because the 3 she pulls out, she looks at them, she puts them back in the deck, reshuffles it. She does it again and pulls them out. Same 3 cards. The innocent, the necromancer, and the traitor. It's an odd combination for your third person.
Innocent necro trader.
Huh.
Very odd combination for the third one. She actually enjoys or has a joyfulness to her. It's extremely odd for this realm.
Yeah, I can't remember feeling happy in a long time.
Madame Eva just kind of shrugs and why would Straw do that? She shakes her head. Enough about that though. But please, welcome. You're welcome to sleep the night, stay. We're camping here for a few days before we move on.
Okay. Do you think we should stay here or should we try to get to town? Nighttime. How far are we from Barovia?
Few hours.
And you said it's about nighttime?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys are coming up on evening right now. Supper. 6-ish.
After we eat, we should go.
You'll
Okay.
make it a Barovia before midnight.
Okay.
What do you say, Junicote?
Yeah, haste seems to be the best route this time.
Okay. Well, then enjoy your stew.
Oh, I'm definitely eating.
Okay.
Adri will just have some bread since I assume there is meat in the stew.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, do you have a menu with more vegan
Do
options?
you have vegan options?
We have the vegetables that are raw that we haven't cooked yet.
I'll just
we
have some bread. Thank you.
We have a radish. A single radish. Like that.
We have a beet.
Yeah, we found this rock in the backyard. Would you like to suck the dirt off of it?
She has strange eating habits, grandmother. I still don't understand it. Her family must be poor hunters.
No.
They hunted a carrot for 6 years and they never got it. The evasive carrot.
That wily carrot. Can't get it.
Oh, that's funny. I want to play a carrot who eats the heads off bunnies and says, "What's up, Doc?"
Oh, dear God.
That'd be awesome.
It's a malevolent carrot. Is that a class?
There's some kind of
Prestige class, I think.
It's a scarret.
there's some kind of monster in Pathfinder that it looks like a cute woodland animal, like
It's all wolf in sheep's clothing.
Yeah, that's what it
Yeah,
is.
that was
Yeah.
in the first edition Dungeons and Dragons. It was in the monster manual too.
Oh, okay.
Wolf in sheep's clothing.
That's cool.
Rather fucked up monster, but that's been around for years.
Okay. But Adriel will just have some bread and watch the bards, or at least the people playing music.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I mean, they sing, they dance, they play. I mean, they enjoy each other.
Hmm.
They're having a good time there with the fire. You guys eat. Time passes. As you guys are going to leave, Madame Eva walks over and embraces Shunikote with a hug. Gives Adria a hug.
Aw.
Looks at Kavir and pats him on the shoulder.
She knows me.
Nice sword, young man.
Nice wrinkles, old woman.
Come here.
Or she has them. She knows.
She looks over at Shunikote. It's fine. It's fine, my child.
Want to say that again, David? I couldn't hear you under the low rolling storm.
she pats Shunikote. It's fine, my child. I wouldn't have asked him to say it if I didn't expect him to be him.
She knows. It's not like it snuck up on her. It's not like we're surprising her. She has reflective surfaces in camp.
We all knew Ragnar had the kinder heart of the two.
Say what?
We all knew Ragnar had the kinder heart of the two.
Fair
I
enough.
suppose you're right, grandmother.
All right. Well,
I'm not trying to flatter people here.
stay safe and see you around, I guess.
Kavir, a question.
Hmm.
Last time I drew your cards, it drew a two-face.
Yep.
Now I know you to speak the truth.
Do you?
Even when you're writing you're writing your words on paper, you speak truth.
Okay.
What would cause a card to proclaim a two-face about you?
I keep the second one under my jacket.
I drew it yesterday.
Yeah. There's another me running around here. He's not as pleasant as me.
I shall warn the tribes to stay away.
Probably a good idea.
You be well, Kavir.
All right. Don't die before I see you next time.
You as well.
Well, she's old. Like while we're walking away, I'm like, she's old.
I'm just rolling my eyes at him.
Adriel's
No, I mean,
gonna-
like, I'm old, but she's fucking old. You know what I mean? Like, with extra O's. She's old.
Oh.
Adriel will very cheerfully wave goodbye to the camp and Madame Eva.
Bitch got-
Wave.
Bitch got knee wrinkles. She's got knee wrinkles, man. She old as shit.
You guys ride out with haste, fast.
She has to pin her skin up so it doesn't slide down. She looks like a melting Easter bunny. Just fucking this is old. She's old.
God.
She looks like a potato that's been out for like a year. It's just swole up. It's got knobs on it and shit. Blech. Fucking old.
All right, I'm going to the wolf form and running ahead. I've had enough.
Bitch, don't exfoliate. Look at her.
You scare the shit out of your horse as you go into wolf form.
I get off the horse first. I'm not that crazy.
You get off the horse and you head into wolf form. You guys are right off for the town. As you guys get into town, it's a little shy of midnight. You get a couple hours before. As you guys are approaching, you see an actual metal fence has been erected up or it looks like it's being built around the town.
Hey, smart.
Hey.
You see two guys standing there, wooden shields, leather. Looks like it's someone trying to make studded leather, but it really wasn't successful, but at least they got leather on them.
They do what they can around here.
Wooden shields. You see hammers instead of swords at their sides. Two guys sitting there.
Now, are they war hammers or like tools?
Blacksmith hammers.
Okay, so they're more of a tool than an actual weapon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Announce yourselves.
It's me, stupid. Open the gate.
You gotta look at you odd. And your name is...
The guy who's going to be killing you in about 10 minutes if you don't open the fucking gate. Tell Bluggard I'm here.
Two arrows shooting at the horse at you.
I'm Adri.
Oh! All right. Blugger said you guys can come in.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Did you check with him real quick, did you?
Well, no. He said Adri, Kavir, and Chunikote and Ragnik were allowed in. Not, hey, fucker, I'm going to kill you in 2 seconds.
Open the gate.
They step past and let you guys in. Where's Chunikote?
I'm still in wolf form, I guess.
Are you in the woods? Or are you, like, here?
No, I'm just walking in with you guys.
That's Junikote.
They look down. Oh.
I tend to forget what form I'm in occasionally.
He didn't shave today.
All right.
Where's Bluggard?
They just kind of look at the wolf.
Where's Bluggard?
He's at the tavern. Sorry.
I'm just going to kind of look up at him and give him a little wolfy grin. Probably looks like I'm snarling at them.
I'm like, if you ever shoot an arrow at me again, I'm going to give them back to you. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Now that we know you are Kavir the professional.
I'm going to flick him a gold coin.
The Blood of the Vine Tavern is where Bluggard be right about this time of night.
All right. Well, let's go check it out. You guys with me?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to shift back, and then I'll have to like get my clothes off the horse and get dressed and everything. So I'm just doing that as we walk to the tavern. I don't care.
Yeah,
We have to pass by where the church is to get to the bar, right? Get to the tavern. It's across the street from it, right?
The church is all the way to the north of the village. The tavern's in the center.
But it was up on a hill? Or...
Because you guys are coming in this way.
Mhm.
Church is up here.
Yeah.
Tavern's down here.
Okay. So when we cross that street, we can see up that way.
Yeah.
Church looks okay.
As you guys seen up, the church looks okay. Father Donovan has the lights on.
That's a good sign.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
You guys walk in. It seems to be more people in the tavern than you guys remember, as you guys only saw like a couple of Vistani, Eric the bartender, Ismark drunk. Now there's a good like 12 people in there. Blugger's in the corner with a couple dwarves and a couple humans talking. Ismark's at the counter, not drunk, just sitting there. He's dressed a whole lot more nicer than he was last time you guys saw him.
trying to rebuild the town, huh?
Coat's out long, his boots are there. Still muddy, but it's 20 for what?
I'm going to investigate, but I wanted to
All right.
show you the nat 20 that I have to
Nice.
vocalize because Rachel gets mad when I don't.
Thank you.
He rolled a nat 20. He rolled a nat 20. Nobody
Yay!
cares.
Nobody cares. Yeah, that's what it was like from Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I couldn't resist.
No, I love that part.
So
I'm so glad I got those ones out of my system. That shit brutal.
So And you investigate. Blugger's in the corner, looks over. Come here! Hops around the guys. Bump, 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 bump. Doosh! Big hug.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give him a hug. And I'm gonna, while I'm hugging him, I'm looking around the room to try to see if anyone looks out of place or if anyone's disguised.
Nothing you can see. He's like, I never thought you'd show. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hey, and I'm looking. I'm
You know
still
something?
looking.
I have a deal on a Great 10 jacket I've been working on the design on. Completely just pockets inside, pockets outside, slick collar, never gets a crease.
I'm gonna show him off my new black jacket. I'm gonna reach into the sleeve and I'm gonna pull out the lit up sun sword. And then I'm
He
gonna
just looks at you. So I'm not your merchant no more. Who
not
you
for
buying
jackets.
from? Who you buying from?
Dead people.
hmm
They have the best prices in town.
hmm I'll remember this.
I'm gonna buy other things from you. Take a fucking pill, man.
Once again, we want to thank you guys for listening to Freelance Heroism. We hope you're having just as much fun listening as we are playing. Visit us at facebook.com/freelanceheroism and leave us a like. If you want to see our adventures in comic form, The Professional illustrates our misadventures and more at 1d4rounds.com. And if you want to support us, consider donating. We're at patreon.com/freelance_heroism. Keep an eye out for rewards as we add them.
Our cast includes me, Dees Cassius as Master Kabir the Professional, Rachel Moore as Adri the Ducky Cleric, Jake Sipple as Chunikote the Lupine Loose Cannon, and last but not least, our DM and Dr. Midnight, David Walker.
Questions or comments? Send an email to freelanceheroismpodcast@gmail.com. And don't forget to give us a 5-star review wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next week. In the meantime, the invoice is in the mail.
And music by me and Lichgate, my band. I'm gonna light one of these up before we start so I don't have to clicky clack while we're doing it.
Okay.
And I have to smoke. This is my passive resistance to life. Fucking God. All life is an eternal walkway towards death. And I'm not gonna close the door. I'm gonna leave it open. So there's a slight draft. Okay.
Okay.